Hey everybody out there, Chris here, and welcome back to another weekly comic book haul. A day late, because usually I do my hauls on Friday, but that's the reason why I changed the series from the Friday comic book haul to the weekly comic book haul. This way I don't have a time frame when I have to do it. News, before we get started with the haul and other stuff. News-wise, Frontline has taken off, and it has been spectacular this past week. If you guys don't already know, Comic Book Frontline officially has its own .com. You don't have to type in comicfrontline.blogspot.com anymore. You can just type in comicfrontline.com and it takes you directly to our website. We are posting previews, first looks, reviews. Everybody who, or mostly everybody who's on there, there's a few more people still, has posted up an intro. There are a couple of other reviews on there, and as we move forward, more and more stuff will be posted up on there, but I'm very happy to say that Comic Frontline has its own .com, and it is playing into something even bigger that we're planning in 2014. And when I say bigger, I don't mean DarkAvengerInc.com. That is already out in the open. There's something even bigger than that that we are working towards in 2014. So guys, if you don't mind, please go to comicfrontline.com, show your love, show some support, comment, share the articles, let us know what you guys think of the articles, share us with your friends. It's always a huge plus when we get people who don't know about us to find out about us. As I said, Comic Frontline has been building up a lot. You're going to be hearing a lot more from Comic Frontline as well as Inc. And the good news is, now that I'm starting written articles, I'm actually going to start writing more on comic related as well. So definitely check out comic related for some stuff that I'll be posting on there. Mainly my reviews will probably be on Frontline. Post a couple of news things here and there. On comic related, it'll be mostly the articles that I've been doing. Plus I have this other thing that I'm working on, and I'm going to be doing a couple of tops here and there and everywhere. But I've got a lot planned for both sites, as well as this channel. As I said, the haul's back, and I have other things as we move forward for Ink Plan. Lots of planning, and a lot of things that are going to be moving into motion, as you guys know. I said it last week, I'll say it again this week. I have a family that I'm starting. It's going to be starting really soon, so I'm still going to be around video-wise, but maybe not as many as I'm putting out right now. Maybe I will have the same. Maybe, if God's willing, everything will be nice and smooth and I'll be able to do a regular basis. But just in case, I have written sites where I'll be doing a lot of my work. So that's it for the news. I don't believe there's anything else news-wise. I'm trying to think, and I feel like I'm going to forget something. We do have a couple of surprise people that will be joining us on Comic Frontline. I want to keep that a secret until they start posting. Ignore the background noise as it's very loud out there. So now let's get into the books this week. Some are out of alphabetical order. That's because I started looking through them already. Indie Review, I have a couple more books to read, and that should be up. We usually shoot it tonight, so you guys can look forward to that tomorrow. And then these books we'll be reviewing Sunday night, and you guys will see it on Monday. So we got Animal Man 25, The Wake number 5 finally, and you won't be seeing another Wake book in the comic book stores until February, which this is the end to the first chapter. Book 6 is going to begin the second chapter, which goes all the way until the end of the series. So, something to think of. Mega Man, Curse of Ra Moon, number 31. It's Mega Man 31. Red Hood and the Outlaws, number 25. Pandora, number 5. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, number 8. Long Shot Saves the Marvel Universe, number 2. Yeah, I'm throwing Mike's books in there, why not? Cataclysm, Ultimate Comics, The Ultimates, issue number 1. Supergirl 25, continuing the return of Krypton, or Krypton Returns. I had to get this because it involves Batman and Robin. Scooby-Doo Team-Ups, number 1. This is going to be fun to review. Harley Quinn, number 0. Looking forward to reading this. Green Lantern New Guardians, number 25, which I have not been hearing good things about. Rogues Rebellion, issue 2, after Forever Evil, number 3. I can't wait to read what's going to go on here. Daredevil, number 33. 3 more issues to go. And then it goes straight to digital. Which, by the way, I did find out that it's a very strong possibility that after every story arc, there will be a physical copy version of the issues in trade paperback form. So I will still be reviewing Daredevil, just not in individual comic form anymore, but in trade paperback comic form. So something to look forward to. Batman Beyond Universe, number 4. And Bruce Timm cover, Batman and Two-Face, issue 25. Now, something I noticed that actually, I literally just noticed it this week. From 2 weeks ago, I missed out on getting Suicide Squad and Smallville. And as a matter of fact, it's funny, but I missed out on Nightwing. And I had actually added Nightwing to the order that's going to be coming next week. Now, the following week, I'm going to be adding books that I missed, 2 other books that I missed, Suicide Squad and Smallville. Apparently, it was Nightwing. There was a book in between, and then Suicide Squad and Smallville. Somehow I missed all 3 of them. They were literally all 3 in a row. I must have skipped over it somehow. Don't know how I did that. So Nightwing is going to be a week late. Suicide Squad and Smallville are going to be 2 weeks late. But I really don't review Smallville as much. It's usually a digital first book. They're already going into the special and the next book. But besides the point, I still like to have it and talk about it a bit. So apologies on my end. I somehow missed them. Another thing I want to add that I got, and this is actually the reason why this is a day late, not a week late. I almost said a week late. And that's this. This is the Man of Steel, not the camera. You have to bend this. This is the Man of Steel Blu-ray DVD special. I don't know why they call it a collector's edition, or they consider it a limited edition. It comes with its own stand, and it is out of 50,000, so I don't see how they consider this limited edition. And the tin stands up on this little stand right here, which has the Superman S as a base, and then a little stand over here that comes off very easy with magnets. So, and inside you get, of course, I'm not going to do a huge review of it, but anyway, inside is the Blu-ray, the DVD, the 3D Blu-ray, which I don't have a 3D TV nor a 3D entertainment system, but apparently the PS3 does have 3D settings on it, but once again, don't have a 3D TV, and I don't plan on getting one. I don't need IMAX in my bedroom. So, I thought this was really cool. I'll probably be doing either a written review on this on Comic Frontline, or a video review on it on Dark Avenger Inc., or maybe a combination of the two. Maybe I'll do a video review on the actual set, the layout and everything, and then a review on the content. Or I might, I don't know. I don't want to just keep bouncing around ideas to you guys. I'm bouncing the ideas around myself. The one little thing I will say, actually no, that's part of a review, so let's not say it. And say we did. So now we get into the fun part of the show before we close out, and that is, okay, the comments from last week's weekly comic book rundown, episode number 1. Yes, I relaunched. If Marvel can do it, I can do it. Graflex said, "Thanks for the for this, as I missed Halloween comics, the Halloween comics at my store, but now I can rest easy as there was nothing I really wanted." You're welcome. Nice job. Thank you. Kat commented, "Really glad to see this series is back, guys." Thank you, but I'm one person. Chris, this was a really smart idea. Thank you. It's a great way to interact with your viewers. Also hope to see more people comment because of this series. Thank you, Kat. So do I. Spice Nug said, "Glad to see the comic book haul is back. Cool Power Ranger Morpher. Agree with you regarding the Trish out of water. It wasn't my cup of tea. Quick question. Who is your favorite Superman writer of all time?" Easy. Dan Jurgens. I started reading comic books in 1998. It was Superman Forever. And I remember immediately the next comics I bought were actually written by Dan Jurgens. It involved the death of Superman, and then the whole conversion from the original Superman to the electric blue Superman. And I've loved Dan Jurgens' artwork, writing, and he actually did do artwork as well. He was on Superman for most of the 90s and I believe a little bit of the 80s. I'm not completely sure, but I'm really loving the way I love the way Dan Jurgens wrote Superman, and current day writers, I'm loving how Scott Snyder's doing Superman Unchained so far. We'll see where that goes, but those are my favorite. Dan Jurgens is my all-time favorite when it comes to Superman. If Dan Jurgens would write Superman more often, I'd be a very happy reader. Nick Len said, "Great comic book haul, Chris. Chris, could you suggest to Mike to read The Essential Punisher Volume 1 through 4? I did. These books have the 5-issue first volume of the Punisher series and the first 59 issues of Volume 2. Also, that the upcoming volume of Punisher is Volume 9. I let him know this. Thank you, Nick. Mr. I Talk Apples, aka Simon, had a huge comment here. Glad the weekly comic book haul is back. I didn't even know there was a Halloween Comic Fest, lol. I feel like I was the only person who thought the cover to Batman number 25 was a complete cop-out. Let's make the cover to 21 black and add 2 or 3 more pages and charge an extra $1. Yay. Honestly, Simon, I like the cover. I really think it's unique, even though it is kind of a copy of the first issue of Zero Year. And I will agree, though, that the content in Batman 25 was severely lacking for a $4.99 price tag. Next, Simon continued with Walking Dead 116 was really good. Finally kicking off All Out War properly. I agree. Honestly, I'm slightly worried Negan might die in this story. I'd rather Rick die than Negan. Well, I feel the opposite. Negan is awesome. Well, he has an awesome potty mouth. Looking forward to reading all the new articles on Frontline. Thank you, Simon. Great video as always, man. I'm sorry I don't always get to watch and comment all your videos nowadays. I'm just super busy with school and other things. I always watch your comic review show, and I always watch the live show on Wednesdays after it airs, even if I don't comment. Simon, no worries. I watch a ton of people's videos, and I have little to no time to comment. And now that Google Plus has taken over the comments, I can't even comment on my mobile device anymore. So I'm commenting even less than I was before. And then Cap finished off with, definitely want to get that Power Ranger Morpher. It looks awesome. It is awesome. It's a really nice prop, and if you are a Power Rangers fan, new or old, you will love that Morpher. Okay, now we're going to the Indie Comic Review, episode number 6. And we have 2 comments. One from Marvel DC Fan Reviews. Hey man, great review. And then he asked me if I would check out his channel and tell him what I think. I think it's a really nice channel, man. Keep up the good work, and welcome to YouTube, because I believe he's only been on for a short time. I don't remember the date of his first video, but nice stuff. Nick Lenz commented, I was going to just call you Nick, but just so that everybody knows who you are. Nick Lenz commented, 2 questions for you guys. First, have you guys ever thought of reading or picking up Thunderbolts or Detective Comics? We picked up Thunderbolts for the first 5 issues, I believe, and did not like it. And the fact that Ghost Rider is joining the team doesn't make us want to buy it anymore. So we dropped that, and we are not picking that up. Detective Comics, I used to read. I believe I dropped it after the first story arc. I will be picking up Detective Comics again with the start of the new story arc. Second, Chris, have you ever reviewed any Batman trade paperbacks on this channel? Yes, if you go back on Comic Book Corner, I believe I did review the Batman Christmas book that came out 2 years ago, and I also reviewed the, I forgot what it was called, but it's the collection, the big black Batman book that has like his journal. I reviewed that as well. I don't know what episodes. I was going to look it up, but unfortunately I did not have the time to look it up, or honestly I forgot, so I didn't look it up, so check out the Comic Book Corner episodes. The titles are right there, and it says what book I'm reviewing. I did review 2 Batman books, though. We're now in the Comic Book Review, episode 211, which has a couple of comments, actually. The Comic Book League said, great review, Hyperion 1 from Comic Book League. Thank you very much, Hyperion 1. Kat commented, I like Marvel Knights. I'm not going to say it was my favorite book of the week, but I thought it was solid. She's talking about Marvel Knights X-Men. I thought it was okay. I'm debating about if I'm going to or not going to pick up issue 2. I'm still, to this day, debating. We'll see when that week comes, if I decide to do it or not. Probably will, because I love buying comics and reading comics. And I'm a glutton for punishment. Nick Lenz, another great review, guys. 2 questions for you. First, what if there's a fight between the new 52 Captain Atom and the new Ultraman? And would this be an epic as Black Adam versus Ultraman? I couldn't tell you honestly. I don't think it would be as epic as Black Adam versus Ultraman, but I think Ultraman would own at this moment because of the fact that it's Villains Month. So they're gonna want Ultraman to own all at this time at least. Sorry, I accidentally clicked away. Now I'm back. Okay. Second, where do you guys think Captain Atom and the other heroes who have not shown up in the New 52 in a while are? What do we think they're doing during Forever Evil? I don't know, but it has been mentioned, Nick, that after Forever Evil, a lot of other characters are going to be showing up in the second, because Forever Evil is the quote-unquote end of the beginning of the New 52. It's the end of Chapter 1, and when Chapter 2 opens up, a lot more supporting cast that we haven't seen, a lot more of the heroes that we haven't seen in a while will be making appearances and reintroductions to the new DCU. So we will be seeing new characters and heroes as we move forward after Forever Evil. Maybe we'll see one or two during Forever Evil, and we still don't know who the Hooded Man is, so it could be one of the characters that we haven't seen since the beginning of the New 52. Mario Badillo says, I hope I'm saying your name right, man. Great review, guys. Really enjoy Superior Spider-Man, Superman, Wonder Woman, and JLA. As always, keep up the good work. Thank you, Mario. I sure will. Kat commented 2 more times. The first one was, I agree with you on Batgirl. I'd rather have saw the last part of Wanted, then see the 0-year story. It wasn't bad, but not as good as what Gale has been doing with the recent story arc. I highly agree, and I'm very upset that DC actually went off and interrupted. Batgirl was the only story they interrupted, and it was 1 issue away from completion. They should have just let it ride out and then made the 0-year story, but they didn't, and, well, what can you do? It's over now. It's already got its number, and we're moving forward. We're already almost in December, where Wanted's last part will be. And then Kat also said, I really enjoyed JLA this week. It was my pick of the week. I agree, JLA was my pick of the week as well. It was an awesome book. It continued the story arc on the Justice League of America side of Forever Evil. Forever Evil has been spectacular so far. If you guys haven't been reading it, I would definitely recommend you guys check it out somehow, in some shape or form, because you're definitely missing out on, A, the first event, honestly, from DC, and B, you're missing out on, it's something that's going to affect the DC Universe in the coming months once Forever Evil is over. So, once again, that's all, of course, always up to you guys, but it's fun to read. It's a fun read, suffice to say. And if you guys would like your comments to be heard, if you'd like your voices to be heard, you can comment this video, you can comment Indie Review episode number 7, or Comic Review number 212, and those three those 3 video comments will be talked about in the next episode of the Weekly Comic Book Haul, episode number 3. As far as the Blu-ray DVD combo review, I'm gonna have 2 separate reviews, one on the actual set and one on the actual movie, like an actual movie review. Probably the movie review will be on Frontline, as I'm sure Mike's gonna have a DVD review of Superman Man of Steel for Inc. I'll probably have a review of the actual set and the contents in the set once I go through all the content in the set, and yeah, we'll go from there. Comics will be this Monday. You guys will see it on Monday morning. We'll be shooting it Sunday night. And the Indie Review we will be shooting tonight, which is Saturday. And you'll have that probably Sunday morning or early Sunday afternoon. Our ink videos are shot, except I was shot. My body was shot this week. A lot of work this week. And next week, until Wednesday, it's going to be pretty hectic at work too. So hopefully tonight I'll have this video is going up immediately right after I finish shooting it. Then I'm going to put up I'm going to start uploading to Ink, and then tomorrow you guys will have the Indie Reviews, and then the Comic Review will be on time as always. So until then, guys, don't forget to also check out ComicRelated.com, your #1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. Also, don't forget to check out Comic Frontline and Dark Avenger Inc. There are links on Dark Avenger Inc., which links you guys to websites that one or more of our members on Dark Avenger Inc. are affiliated with. Definitely something to check out. Lots of awesome stuff on all the websites. If you're not subbed to my channel or Inc., feel free to do so if you're enjoying what you see. This way you won't miss out on a video. We try to give you guys 110% or nothing at all. So you guys know that we are giving you the best of the best that we can do at this time. The website will be up hopefully sometime soon, and the biggest news this week was that Comic Frontline got its own .com, which was awesome, and I look forward to what's to come from Frontline Inc., comic related, a lot of stuff. There are new podcasts on comic related that are coming up. There's already one that was mentioned. It's in a post on Comic Frontline, so big old welcome to them. Make them feel welcome. Send some comments their way maybe. I'm not giving away anybody who's joining Frontline yet. I was about to think about it, but then I said, nah, you know what, you guys need to have some surprise in your life that won't make you cringe like the stuff that they say in the comic world now, where it's going to shock you. Except I like what Xenoscope said with Age of Darkness. There's going to be a shock factor in Grim Fairy Tales issue 100, but they're not doing it for the shock value. They're actually just doing it because of what they've been building up to, which I actually like and I respect that, and I cannot wait for that, by the way. Whoop! Kick the table. Not used to having a table where my foot is. So take care, guys. Keep reading, keep collecting, and I will see you guys in the next review. Take care, everybody.